Do not disturb on Skype, so that you don't hear Skype. Whoa, whoa, what? Open... Wow! I never knew, but apparently OBS has a system tray icon. The things you learn. I'm so glad you're here in Bird Hell with us, Ash. I think I have swan dived into the deepest circle of bird hell. Bird pun, incredibly intended. Da-da-da-da. Okay, so let's get the game up. And get the game up on OBS. And load game. Which one were we using? I believe it was the last one. Please load. Okay, here we are. Yes, this was it, I believe. What new secrets are we going to find out? The most recent timers? Don't laugh! I didn't even see that they had times. This is awkward. Okay, last time we discovered that Shu had a sexy rival. Angel wrote/drew manga. We went to a convention. Ryota cosplayed. Angel is getting scammed by Shu's sexy rival. And I think that is about where we left off. Okay, so... Huh? A rather familiar looking bird has collapsed at the foot of the stairs. Oh no! Angel, why? Also, interesting fact. Angel is a Filipino bird, and I was going through the Hatoful boyfriend tag the other day, and I found out that Angel, which is pronounced Angel in Filipino, actually means angel. So, my awful pronunciation is justified. Yeah, I just wanted to share that with you all. Fun facts. Angel? Are you okay? Did you slip? Are you a dojiko now? You'll blow? Are you alright? Did you sprain your ankle? Do birds have... I guess birds have ankles, right? Ah. Blood. My crimson breast. It craves blood. Be silent. Is he anemic? Angel, you're white as a sheet. Ash, I don't think that idiom holds up with burbs. Let's go to the infirmary. Let's not. Let's pretend that the infirmary does not exist. Let's not do this. I do like the new infirmary background though. Angel has fainted completely by the time we arrive. He usually starts ranting about demon spores or something if he gets too close to the infirmary, with good reason, so maybe it's better that he's out for now. So I brought him here. Is the doctor gone? Yes! My son! Yes, he's overseas for a week doing research, and I'm watching the shop while he's out. I don't think you want to term it watching the shop. Merry Christmas! The boys seem a little sluggish today. Why are they still here? Why are they gone by the time we... Like, this is in the middle of the first game, so why are they gone in the time that we play the game? Why? What happens to them? I didn't want to get attached to these things, but I am, and I don't want anything bad to happen to them. January is almost over, after all. I think they start winding down pretty soon after Christmas. Merry Christmas. Actually, are they boys? I hadn't really wondered about their gender before. Just what are they? Could you take a look at Angel then? Hey, good news, Ash. Maybe you didn't eat Yuya after all. I've been operating on the assumption that this is a different Christmas, and we eat him on another Christmas in a different year. It's hard to tell. Isn't this just low blood pressure? It does look that way. Which isn't to say it couldn't be dangerous. Let's let him rest for a while. Thank you for bringing him here, mon ami. I'll be here when he wakes up. Thank you, Yuya. My love. Naughty abominations go to the chop shop. So does Yuya have actual skills or... Well, he did teach us a lot in when we go to the infirmary tent. So presumably he knows something. He's been going to see that magazine editor all month. He said he was going for ordeals to show the way in times that must come. Deciding on a pen name. But... why is he so weak all of a sudden? Is Shu Sexy Rival a vampire? A vampire burb? Yuya has many skills and some of them might be medical. If Yuya can't revive you, nobody can. I'm really worried. Maybe I'll talk to Mr. Nanaki about it. That is a little worrying. I know he's busy working on manuscripts, but I feel like it's still strange for him to be so weak. He was really energetic even when things were hectic before the convention. I can't believe that he'd get so drained so quickly. This school does encourage independence in students, and I don't like to interfere with someone who's working hard on something, but... How do birb kiss with beak? Yuya knows. Have you guys seen the post where all the symptoms of being an anime in love coincide with low blood sugar? No, but it does make perfect sense. Dizziness fever? Haha, yes! What did you think of that golden pheasant, Tasaka? Mr. Bishikikoji? Mr. Nishikikoji, yes. He even remembers his name! Amazing! I only met him the once at the snowbound battlefield, but my tribal instincts are telling me he's too dangerous to let out of sight, which is why I've completely ignored him for like the past fortnight. Yes, my quail instincts are telling me the same thing. Do you think you could go with Higure next time he goes to the company, Tasaka? I suggested that to Angel, but he said it was something he had to face alone. I love how Ash passively aggressively messes up the name. I don't think there's anything aggressive about it. But I can't just leave this as it stands. I'll go undercover and tail him. Me, the only human these birds have ever seen. Definitely gonna go undercover. Just like in a detective movie. Let me know if anything... Snoring? It's been so long! Since we slept with him. Yep. Okay. Put on your burb suit? I am gonna. By my title as the Apostle of the Blue Sky, Edel Blau, I shall courageously tail Angel into the Golden Weekly headquarters and conduct investigations of the most covert nature. The building is right across from here, so there's no way I'll miss him as he's going in. Also, I'm pretty sure I've heard this song in Strange Journey. Angel really is a Persona game. Oh, there he is! Angel enters the building, a massive manila envelope under his wing. Is that full of comic pages? Time to go in after him. I feel like I should save. I'm gonna save. It's Shu's sexy rival. I might die. This building is actually the secret base of an evil organization, is what I would say if it were. However, it looks perfectly normal. There are a few birds walking around inside, but nothing suspicious. I can't imagine Mr. Nishikikoji fitting into such a completely ordinary-looking company, really. Never mind a sore thumb, he must stick out like a thumb that's been nearly lost in a freak machining accident and is now attached through elaborate bandaging in a last-ditch effort to save it. Not that we have any experience with that with Shu or anything. Ha 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 ha. Yup, he stands out. Hello, I'm so glad you could make it today. I've been waiting for you. Indeed, it is time for us to carve out a new creation under the auspices of the Spirit of Reason. Golden-winged messenger. Yes, of course. Let us engage in creative acts fueled by the finest substances of our imagination. He's gonna get high off Angel, isn't he? I have secured a special room for our meeting today as well. This way, if you please. The incredibly conspicuous golden pheasant and the similarly conspicuous bleeding heart dove disappear into a door at the end of the excessively ordinary hallway. Not nearly as good at rolling with it as Shu. No, I mean, Shu in Angel's run was just there, man. He's got to take blood to do experiments. Oh, good. Oh, good. Anemia. Oh, good. Great. Excellent. Their conversation just now didn't sound at all suspicious. But my danger sense is tingling. After them! This is the room. Huh? There's a light on above the door. It says... Operating? Oh no. Oh no. I'm so worried. I mean, we knew that Shu had no sense of subtlety, and we suspected that Tori Nishikikoji also had no sense of subtlety just from how he appears, but this is really taking it to another level. This is just bad. This is a publisher's office, right? Not a hospital. What? What? No one answers me. In any case, Angel's in danger. Enough sneaking. It's time for actions. Loud ones. What the fuck is this? The Enlightenment for Birds? Oh, Day. I forgot that you hadn't seen any of the original Hatoful. This is gonna be a ride for you. Coming through! In the very unmeeting room-like room are Angel unconscious and... What is it now? The operation is in progress. Didn't you see the sign outside that said operating and lit up? The flashy pheasant, drawing blood from him. What are you doing? You're not drawing any manga at all. You're just drawing blood! We are in the midst of a grand creative act. A beautiful artwork fashioned of his blood and mine. Oh dear. Saying creepy stuff like that while draining away somebody's lifeblood is an awful lot like a certain fluffy heretic. Release him! Now! Or I'll take him here by force! Oh my, how gallant. Would you be his sweetheart then? No! We two are linked by the karma of our previous lives, a disaster of the soul. I see your worldview is every bit as unique as his. Birds of a feather, eh? Eh? I like you better than Shu now. I had thought your face was familiar. We have met before, yes? Take him, Ash. Take him now. Oh my god. I am not romantic. romancing this bird while Angel lies dying on the operating table, true? So, you will be taking him home then? And if I were to say no? Think I can't do anything because I'm just a human girl, do you? Plenty people have regretted that before you. Take this! Acrobatic starlight kick! Oh my, isn't that dangerous? You've knocked a hole in the floor, young lady. I rather think a direct hint might leave my beautiful plumage disgracefully singed. I'm assuming that's meant to be direct hit. He dodged it? He's in better shape than the aforementioned fluffy heretic. I feel no artistry in you, but your physical ability holds value. It is beautiful. Thus, the flamboyant heretic happily praises me. I like how they share a commonality in heretic. I'll stop or blush. Wait, no! I am Ash of St. Pigeonations. I will defeat you and bring my classmate back with me. Gallant indeed. Prepare yourself for the end, Mr. Bishikikoji. Did you just call me Bishikikoji? Did I? Maybe I did. Jeez, between you and Mr. Nanaki, a girl just can't get away with a little slip of the tongue around here. If only she could. And I believe this is the second time you have done so, is it not? Mr. Bishikikoji, no, Mr. Nishikikoji's cheerful tone of voice is suddenly gone, his words now barely audible. This must be what they call the calm before the storm. You are still a child, so perhaps you do not know. Do you understand what a serious offense it is to misspeak someone's name? Particularly my name. My name is special. Because I am special. It is the only name of its kind. Day... Oh, your computer is not going on with Twitch? Okay, well, have fun with the rest of your day. Hey. Okay, I'll stop. Seriously though, have fun. Thank you for stopping by while you could. Nishikikoji. Tori. This is the worst affront imaginable. Did I not tell you I would make you wish you had never crawled your miserable way into this world if you misspoke it again? A flash fills the room as he shouts. What? What's happening? Whoa, the room's all messed up. What did he do that for? Good thing I got Angel and got out of the way. I could have been vaporized. Thunder? That can't be it. Some sort of laser weapon? I would rather you did not think of it as some lowly laser beam. Has he got a fucking laser cannon? Nishikikoji Masterpiece X768. Optical Ordnance. Imaginal Ray. It is the ultimate weapon, utilizing young Higure's unique physical properties. Is it not beautiful? Angel's physical properties? He must be talking about that. He has outshooed Shu? Would you say he's outshooted him? No, I'm sorry. That one was legitimately bad. That thing where he draws other people into his fantasies when he gets excited. Oh! There are 2 birds attached to the laser. Okay. What is this? This must violate some sort of basic avian right. Yeah, I'm worried about these guys and their spiral eyes. I suppose this is the Ray's first introduction. Very well, I shall explain. The pheasant inflates his chest and begins his lecture. He was angry up until a minute ago, but now that he's talking about his creation, he seems pretty happy. Is his personality that simple? We really need to hook him and Shu back up so that all this territorial damage stops happening. The factor behind Higare's ability to draw those around him into mass hallucinations is abundant in his blood. In other words, with his blood, anyone can have the same power. And so, it came to me to try intensifying an already powerful fantasy and converting it into energy for a weapon most doomous. A, I don't think that's how physics work. B, I don't think that's how grammar works. Tori, please. Why am I shivering? What people on this earth have the least love for the world and live for their fantasies the most? Where could I find them? My research was long and arduous. Then I realized that my interns hated everything about their lives and enslaved them instead. But then, I found the answer. The very best candidates were at Tokyo Big Sight. Oh boy. The nerves, yes. That's too cruel. How could you use a couple of harmless otaku as weapons to hurt others? Cruel? Whatever do you mean? Inconceivable. It cannot be. How could they not rejoice at becoming a part of my beautiful creation? They are like confused paints, to which I have added scheme, sense, artistry. Is it not wonderful? Pretty cool, so moe. Cool like grey, so moe. That sounds like disgusting paint. Wait, I think this is the first time I've seen otaku who say moe in real life. Yeah, he's definitely crazier than Shu. It's a tough call, but Shu at least has a practical grounding. He did try to wipe out humanity to fulfill the wish of a child, but he hasn't tried to take over the world with a blood-fueled imagination laser, most dubious. This weapon is useless. What good is it going to do now? We're not at war. Oh, Tosaka. Tosaka, please. Don't jinx it. Release those otaku! Useless? Oh no. It has a purpose. A very important one. I am going to use this weapon to destroy your school. What? More specifically, what lies beneath your school. You should be friends with Liburby. And one bird there in particular. Wait! What did we do? Is this revenge for your dead parents? No, though it is revenge. For me. Or perhaps I should call it a settlement. They had such an awkward murder divorce! Just get a lawyer! So it's a personal grudge then? Is that it? I don't know what's going on, but I can't just stand by now that I've heard this. I'll stop you here and now. I'd like to see you try. I can't get close. Otaku truly have amazing imaginations. They think they can date birds. I can see no limits to their use. I can't fight very well while carrying Angel either. I think I might have to pull out for now. Pull back, Tasaka. You might have to pull back for now. I will stop you, Mr. Nishiki Koji. I will. Please, do try. I hope you can come up with something by tomorrow. I've already gotten all the blood I need from Higure. None can stand in the path of my artistry now. And so I recovered Angel and fled from the Golden Weekly headquarters. Crazy dream, huh? It was a dream. Nope, just kidding. It remains a troubling reality. I love Tasaka in this game! Everything about her is fantastic, and now I'm even sadder about her eventual fate. But in the meantime... Jeez, don't confuse me like that. It looks like this is more serious than we thought. I don't think anybody would have expected to find an operation room and a giant laser in a publisher's building. I'm just glad you and Angel are okay, Ash. Forgive me. To think that my cursed blood now powers the light of dark judgment. Why would you be donating blood at a publisher's anyway? Why are we at a bar with our childhood birb friend and our teacher? We met Ryota there while wearing a wearable blanket, remember? This probably isn't legal though. I do like the blue coup in the background though. Did you notice what was happening, Angel? No. My consciousness wandered into the great void. In other words, he'd go to a meeting, be stunned, have blood taken, and then go home feeling dazed and anemic. That's... too much! How did he not notice? Mr. Nishiki Koji said I would have to come up with something by tomorrow. I think that's when he's planning to attack. The laser at the office blasted through the floor. It was about as powerful as my Starlight Kick. He probably has a more powerful version prepared if he's hoping to destroy the school. That seems likely. I tried calling the police, but they wouldn't take me seriously at all. I mentioned your Starlight Kick. I don't know why they wouldn't take that seriously. Calling up and saying, "Excuse me, officer, but there's a comic book editor and he wants to blow up my school with a giant laser," probably wouldn't get more than an immediate disconnection. Ryota, honey. I guess we'll have to defend the school ourselves. This is the only possible outcome. It looks like it. Let's have some tea at this bar and think about it. I think I'll have peach tea. I would like melon soda. I would like the pulsating blood blessed by earth and sky. Blood orange juice. You three are awfully relaxed. Who is Mr. Nishiki Koji trying to get revenge on, anyway? Long Island iced tea. Notice that Ryota did not say what drink he was going to get. He's definitely going to need something alcoholic to cope with this. Since he's targeting the school, it must be a student or teacher here, but... I'm just gonna see where this goes. Ryuji! Long time no see, buddy! Shu, who else would someone want revenge on? That is a fair point. It's been so long since we've seen Ryuji that I've forgotten his voice. I don't think it was particularly masculine either. Hot science, Dad! Yes! Unless he had a fling with Yuya that went tragically wrong. Please do not put Tori Nishikikoji and Yuya Sakazaki in the same room. Please do not! That's not going to go well. So, you got another proposal accepted, huh? The second division sure is impressive. Naturally, we are talking about me here after all. I feel terrible for all the biologists here, having to work under an empty-headed bird like you. No wonder Shu hates him. He's dissing Ryuji. Yes! Look! He's so bad! I can't see any reason why the biologists here would need pity from you. What's that? Who is he? One of yours? Oh, this is the first time you two have met. This is our newest friend, Issa Soma. Come on, Issa, say hello to Nishiki Koji. I am Issa. A useless leader, and researchers who don't even know how to greet their betters. The future of the biology division is the bleakest thing I have ever seen. What are you talking about? Issa's great. He'll probably be the department head someday. I bet you two will get along just fine. Oh boy. Ryuji, it's not surprising that you died, sweetie. Your powers of observation are not the most excellent. Again, my results cannot be inferior to his. This is a dream. Just a bad dream. Issa Soma. I can never claim the spotlight as long as he is here. But I must be the best. I have already decided that I must. I was worried about that feral, but he was no trouble. Our spheres of research never overlapped. Nothing good has come of Issa's taking over the division. Seriously though, as a biologist, Tori needs to die. Ouch. Science Wars. Which is basically the plot of the game, too. My beautiful, glorious second optical weapons division. How can its name be so trod into the ground? Issa's origins are a mystery. Something is definitely not right here. The value they place in him must be mistaken. Only his proposals ever get accepted. My talents will rot in his shadow. This tragedy reeks of deceit and intrigue. Look, I've never murdered any of my colleagues, even the ones who dissed my research. I don't think you're doing science right, Logic. I have no wish for depravity and decay. Okay, so he's not into Yuya. I shall gladly leave. The next day. Today is Mr. Nishikikoji's silly destroy Saint Pigeonations with a giant laser day. We have to protect our school. Oh, it's Yuya. Salutations, mon ami. This is Sakazaki. I'm in front of the Golden Weekly HQ. Over. Report situation. Everything's as you predicted. There's a giant laser inside the building. It's installed on the roof, and I think they're adjusting the aim. Take a look with a telescope. Are these buildings, like, next to each other, or how tall is the St. Pigeonations building? All they really need to do is distract the otakus? Okay, I'm calling it. Ryota saves the day with cosplay. Please remember this prediction when it inevitably becomes correct. They're preparing already? Where'd I put the telescope? Failure to act with speed in such a situation is... Here. Use this. Thank you! You're always so well prepared, Sakuya! Except for being kicked out of home. Sorry. Let's see. The building should be over... Oh! It's huge! It appears to be charging up. What is wrong with Japan's public security forces? Why is he able to have a weapon like that? Sakuya, you are asking the good questions. Dude! Again, my surprising love for tail birb grows. That's the same tank but recolored. My thoughts exactly. Given the size... I knew it! He's got even more otaku hooked up than the two I saw yesterday! This is too much. If he turns the fantasies and delusions of that many otaku into power for a weapon, it might just be unstoppable. We could be obliterated at any moment. What are situations like this called again? Attention or die? Emergencies. Yes, those! Can't you even remember basic English terminology? Humans, I swear, we are in Japan, Sakuya. Stop yelling at us. We know you're better educated than we are. We live in a cave. Anyway, we need to prepare. Aren't you on defense? Leave observation to me and return to your station. Yes, sir! That's right, I have the extremely important job of defending from whatever attack comes our way. This is a real battle. If we fail, the school burns. My blood is boiling already. Ah, Tosaka. We were waiting for you. Hurry, we need to get ready. Sorry to keep you waiting. The hour of judgment draws near. We must disrupt the light of dark judgment with arcane waves. Is she gonna punch another tank? I hope so. Angel, Ryota, Mr. Nanaki, and I are on defense. Time for Operation Pretty Cool Shield. Is this entire game just Tosaka punches tanks? I really hope so. Fight fire with fire, and hallucinogenic Filipino dove powers with hallucinogenic Filipino dove powers. Oh, I tell myself that every day when I wake up in the morning. If Mr. Nishikikoji can power his weapon with Angel's abilities, we can fight him off with those same abilities. If we try hard enough and believe in each other, Angel's powers can make us all into magical girls. I need a moment. I need several moments. I need a lifetime of moments. Ryota is cool grey. Mr. Nanaki is cool light grey because we don't have a cool white. I'm cool dark grey. And Angel is the fairy who granted the pretty cool girls their mighty powers, haricots. I was right. I knew it, man. This is what happens. With the four of us together, we can raise a pretty cool barrier to protect the school from Mr. Nishikikoji's nefarious plans. Are we really going to save the school with a joke like this? Ryota, get in that dress! isn't a joke! This is pretty cool! I'm not sure, Tasaka. Would a pretty cool shout like that? I shall invoke the defensive right of old, shining pretty cool field. Angel's giving it his all! We just have to believe in each other, okay? We can do this! Haricot, I'm pretty sure, is French for bean. If only Sakuya was here to explain. Ryota getting that dress is the best line of this stream. That's good. That's good to know. This is my life now! Ah, an excellent day. Hardly a cloud obscures Japan's lovely face, and every corner and recess of Little Dove City is laid bare before me. The ghosts of the past which have pained me these long years. That damnable partridge who was always in my way, and the institution which let my genius wither. It is time to say farewell to them all. I shall wash them clean away, and then it will be time to step into a brand new world of imagination. As the sun rises above, a new... Chief Editor, sir, should we set the deadline for this year's New Face Award to the end of March, like last year? Yes. Also, we've got Takakishi Po doing the announcement cut, so make sure to follow up with him. Got it. Thanks, sir. Where was I again? Oh my god, he's actually an editor. Yeah, this is the greatest thing. Everybody needs a day job if they want to build a giant laser tank. Anyway. This is not only revenge. This is a ceremony which I must undergo to usher in my new self. Tremble, Philistines. Be awed by the artistry of my beautiful creation. I'll expect an apology in the next world, Issa Soma! It's starting! It's starting! Come on, Angel! Light of magic and hope that twists throughout this world. Grant the chosen ones the power to defend this land. Pretty cool! Open my heart up! A single flower blooming in the asphalt road. Cool grey. A single flower swaying in the exhaust fumes. Cool light grey. A single flower. Oh no! Vivid in the gravel lot, I think, was the right answer. Can I? Guys, I can't save! I'm pretty sure that when we last heard it, it was vivid in the gravel lot. I remember something about gravel. I'm gonna go for it. I'm sorry if I fuck up. I fucked up. Fuck! Huh? I don't think that's the right catchphrase, Tasaka. Edel Blau, we cannot begin the forbidden ritual if you do not intone the proper aria. Oh well, we needed a death ending anyway. Sorry. They only just got to transforming all at once, so I haven't... Ah! Okay, we have caramel candy, a ladder, not an iPhone 4S, just a smartphone. I'm still going to make jokes about the iPhone 4S, and a halberd. Okay. Well, I'll load from that last save we did, which I don't think was actually that far back, and I'll let it fast forward. They're becoming magical girls to fight off the magazine editor's otaku laser. It is alarming how much sense that makes to me. But if you look, you'll be able to get the gist of it as we fast forward through all this. It gives me an opportunity to have a drink at least. It's powered with imagination and hatred for the real world. Yeah, that's what he was at the con for, to scope them out. And he found them. Also, he is, hilariously enough, an actual editor. With editorial powers over the publishing... I'm presuming that this building is also a publishing company, it just happens to have an operating theatre, like all good publishing companies. Also, he's absolutely a nutcase. He makes shoes seem sane and reasonable. Alarmingly true. He's Dr. Horrible levels of crazy. Live action adaptation where he's played by Neil Patrick Harris. Fund it! He has to sing. I am only here for it if he sings. Also, Ryuji came back for an interlude. And we realize that he was too dumb to live. Okay, we're getting there. Yes, we need a Hatoful musical next. Oh dear. Only if it's Neil Patrick Harris in a bird suit. They all have to wear the giant rubber bird heads. Okay, looks like we're almost there. There's the definitely not the same tank as before. I'd accept pheasant case for flipping. There are a lot of good options here. Okay. Kozwaki is cool light grey. And we are BB gun. Which one is Ryuji again? Hot Science Dad. Who died. A single flower, shredded by the BB gun's rage. Cool dark grey! We want to become seniors here and graduate. We won't let you destroy our school. I just finished grading the proficiency test, and it was a lot of work. Couldn't you at least wait until after I've returned them? Kozawaki Nanaki, your priorities remain as excellent as they ever were. I don't really want to think about how I did on my proficiency test, so I guess even if the school got destroyed, it wouldn't be all that. You must not let your heart waver, Edel Blau. Right. I'm scared about my tests, but it would be worse to let our school be blown away. Mr. Nishiki Koji, your plot ends here. Pretty cool barrier! It's holding! We can do it! We can save the school! Ah, I see. You recover remarkably quickly, Higure Angel. Or perhaps you remain able to manifest delusions even when weakened. But did you really think I didn't have a backup plan? Prepare to trigger the fangirls! Oh my god! Something's happening to Saka. What is it? He's adding power. The second attack will come soon. Tsundere Racing Dove Ukemoe! Same Pink Pelican Moe. Oh dear. The first wave was just a ranging shot. I've got more than just moe-loving pigs after all. I have heard that the fantasies of fangirls far surpass those of any fanboy. Canon. Watch and be destroyed! Okay, but do you think he's actually sat through reading a bunch of pretty cool fanfic as research? I think so. Hurry! We need to block it! Oh! It's too much cool dark grey! We do seem to be getting squeezed. So my evil half truly does have the power to destroy this world? We can't give up! We have to defend the school! We're the only ones who can... Everything's all sparkly! Oh no! Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! We can't give up yet! We cannot... Oh, that was San. It's really confusing now that there are multiple people who speak in brackets. We cannot! Merry Christmas! We have to help the pretty coolers with our miracle pigeon light! You can do it, pretty coolers! Don't give up! You can do it! You are pretty cool! I can hear everyone cheering us on! Pretty coolers are warriors of love. Their kindness makes us stronger. It's very reassuring, isn't it? You still resist? Pitiful. Allow me to end it for you. Remove all limiters. Output to maximum. He's tsundere and noble, so he must be the uke. You dumb newbie. Every birdie knows Racing Dove x Tree Sparrow is practically canon. The butlers are so hot. Blackwing Stilt x Pink Pelican is the best. What is this? Why is the energy converter becoming so unstable? Your time of judgment has come. You who would have used the blood of the Crimson Angel of Judecca to sate your greed. Golden-winged messenger. Pure spirits of light, gather and strike his golden hue. Shining pretty cool burst! Oh! We did it! We did it, Angel! We deflected the otaku laser! Look, the Golden Weekly building is practically destroyed! Okay, let me just catch up on chat now that we're at a safe point, hopefully. Can you write that, Ash? What, Tori, doing his research? Obviously he didn't, or he would have known about the shipping wars. Whew. Yes, that abominable evil has been checked. They probably won't be back in business for a little while. Sentences I wouldn't have predicted. We deflected the otaku laser. If Tori didn't start shipping himself with Shu, he didn't do enough. Tori is a bad fan. This is what happens when you try to make money off a fandom. Or, in Tori's case, make an unthinkable act of revenge off a fandom. Tori is problematic, but is he your fave? I wasn't sure we could do it. I'm so glad the school's okay. This was my sin. I should have realized sooner that he meant to harvest my blood for evil. Forgive me. Don't worry about it, Angel. All's well that ends well. It was Mr. Nishikikoji's fault, anyway. It's wrong for an adult to go around tricking high school students like that. I'm so happy the game put that line in. Try not to get tricked by any more bad grown-ups, okay? You are one to talk. Kazuaki Elizabeth Nanaki. You only didn't mac on us because A, you're grieving Negeki, and B, we're not legal. We also should not have been in a bar. There are many things, many duties in which you are derelict. I'm judging you, hot teacher. Yes, I shall carve this lesson into my crimson chest, Sage of Nightmares. We really need to introduce him to Azami. I did not account for this in my calculations. My creation was perfect. It was the materials that failed me. Those fangirls' fantasies were dreadful. No one told me their energies would be so unharmonious. It wouldn't have broken down if it weren't for those meddling fangirls. Oh well. No doubt he saw the power of my artistry. This was a declaration of war. Golden Weekly Chief Editor Nishikikoji Tori speaking. Oh, Mr. Nishikikoji! This was very childish and irresponsible of you, understand? I want you to think about what you've done. Shut up! This isn't over yet! She called him, because presumably his number is publicly available. She just looked it up on her iPhone 4S and called him! And scolded him! Oh! Forget any of the birb boyfriends. I'm in love with Ashtasaka this run-through. Wow! Even his closing line sounded like something a movie villain would say after his evil organization is destroyed and he has no chance of winning. When did you get him to give you his number? Don't be jealous, Ryota. Anyway, it looks like he'll probably retreat for now. Hopefully we won't see him again anytime soon. I guess this means your manga is back to square one, Angel. But don't worry, I know you can do it. Be not afraid, Edelblau. The star that shines within my soul has not yet lost its luster. You always try your best, so I'm sure you'll debut someday. And I'll be there when you do. Now then. Salutations, mon ami. Good work. Yuya, how do things look over there? I hope no one's killed? Don't worry, the building is badly damaged, but we've already extracted everyone who was kidnapped from the big site. Okay, so they were kidnapped, they weren't just going along with Tori of their own free will. That makes this plan even more alarming. Tori, what were you thinking? We've got it from here. Good work. Thanks, Yuya. So even that mongrel can make himself useful once in a while. He has all sorts of shady connections, so he's really nice to have around in situations like this. Again! Ash! Looks like everything's settled. Except the massive property damage. We didn't get to see Yuya in a pretty dress. That I am actually upset about. Actually, who was Mr. Nishikikoji trying to get revenge on? Maybe I'll call him up and ask later. He's going to have to change his number. We're going to just start calling him at like 2 AM in the morning. Achoo! Was that Shu sneezing? I assumed it was Miru Okaku, so now I regret making it such a girly sneeze. Except I don't regret it at all. Oh dear. Am I letting myself catch cold? Perhaps I should have brought an extra sweater. Why have we not got Shu in a sweater? This isn't okay. This is not okay. I want the Christmas hat, and I want the sweater. That's... I feel like this game has let me down. Okay, well, we've got another birb portrait. And we unlocked an achievement called Golden Madness. Okay.